I am so glad that you have made it this far. Today, we are going to be shifting the focus a bit and we're going to talk more about fitness and exercise. Now, I'm not going to be giving you exercises or stretches that you should be doing today. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk to you about what we experience when we go through long periods of chronic pain, and it's something that if we don't address today before we even get started with any program, it would really hinder our progress to heal and also get in shape. So let's talk about that first. So let me ask you a question. How many times did you think about joining a gym or exercise classes or even starting a brand new exercise program at home, but at the same time you felt really scared that maybe if you did that your symptoms are going to get worse or that you may injure yourself further, and that made you stop there and you didn't even follow through with that idea? I know that because those were my exact thoughts when I had low back pain and piriformis syndrome. Even though I've exercised my whole life and I was a fitness coach, but I still developed an exercise phobia. I started feeling this fear every time I wanted to lift an item off the floor, or whenever I was at the gym and I wanted to lift weights just to move them from one place to another. I was really scared of hurting my back more, and I was doing that every day. Even the way I would sit, I had to sit in a certain way, I had to sleep in a certain way, because I felt like anything that I was doing could make my back worse. And by thinking that way every single day, I have conditioned my brain to think about the pain and to relate exercise and movement with chronic pain. So before you get started with a new program or new even treatment, if you're doing physio or strengthening exercises, you have to take the time to address that fear, because even when you are progressing in your healing journey and you want to do something fun, you want to go out with your family, maybe go for a walk or go hike or do something that is going to engage your body, you don't want to have that fear inside of you that's telling you that you are going to injure yourself by doing that. So to get your strength back and be able to get active again without that fear, you need to take the time to recondition your brain to not feel it. So in other words, you have to build inner strength before you start building physical strength. So if you have been feeling like you could do more, right now you don't have excruciating pain, you have chronic pain that, is on and off, or it gets worse and then it gets better, and you are able to walk and do daily activities, but you feel that you want to maybe exercise more, you're not sure what exercises are good for you, but you constantly have that fear. You don't know if it's a good thing to do, right? Like that fear that's just there whenever you want to get active. So that is what I'm talking about today. I'm not talking about situations where you have to rest, like you just got injured or you had surgery and your doctor is asking you to just rest. Then you have to follow your doctor's advice. So this is when I want to go back to the very first video when we talked about limiting beliefs and we talked about building affirmations that will help us recondition our mind. This is a really good time for you to do the exercise again, but this time for your physical fitness. So I want you to think about exercise. Just get in a quiet place, think about exercise, and write down everything that you feel about that. Write down why you don't want to get active again, maybe all of the fears that you feel inside, all of maybe bad memories. If you've hurt yourself in the gym, I'm sure that you're going to develop phobia from the gym, because every single time you think about it, you'll think about that memory when you hurt yourself at the gym. So write down all of those statements in a piece of paper. Now we are going to take every single one of those statements and we are going to create powerful affirmations for yourself. So for example, you could write, I am really scared of hurting myself at the gym. I really want to take that class at 5 p.m., but every time I go, they are doing some really crazy exercises that I don't feel I can do, and it makes me feel really bad about myself, or that I am inferior to other people. So I want you to write down all of those things. I'm just saying that because that's how I used to feel every time I'll go to the gym and I see people lifting heavy weights and all, doing things that I used to do, but I had this pain in my body and I wanted to do that so bad, but I couldn't, and I was so scared of pushing myself and regretting it, right? Because that's exactly how I used to feel. Of course, you want to build your own affirmations that make sense to you and resonate more with you. I just want to read some examples just to give you an idea how to build yours. So for example, I will write, I can walk 30 minutes a day with no pain. I feel healthy and strong every day, and I feel that my body is gaining its strength every minute of the day. I have strong joints and strong muscles. My body is healing every day, and I'm getting healthier and stronger. So you want to write statements like that, statements that when you read them, they make you feel empowered, they make you feel strong. So I actually used to do this every day, and I have old journals where I used to write this down, and I still do it up to this day. And I just wanted to show you really quickly what I do. So I write all of my affirmations here, and each of them, they vary, and of course I have many goals, so I write affirmations for every single goal in my life. But if we're really specific to fitness, then I have here, my body is my temple and I take care of it every day. My body vibrates energy and health. I can accomplish anything that I put my mind to. So I have here affirmations that I read every single day to make me feel empowered about my body and about myself. But this is the first step. This is the first step to get yourself feeling strong and feeling capable to even get started with exercise. If you're really feeling disempowered, you feel that you can't even get back into it, then you have to start with this first step first. An important point is that when you read them, when you're done and when you read on your affirmations, you're going to feel some resistance. You're not going to believe it 100%. Again, I want to go back to video number 1, I think, or the introductory video when we talked about finding the sweet spot. So you have to find the sweet spot. You have to find the ones that you feel you could accomplish within the next 6 months. Pick the statements that resonates with you and feel that you could actually accomplish them, that are closer to accomplish than the bigger goals. I want you to write those statements down, and I want you to read them first thing in the morning and when you are going to sleep at night. So, and while you're reading them, I want you to feel the strength, and I want you to feel empowerment in your body, because chronic pain can seriously destroy your confidence and the confidence in your body to heal, especially when we go through all of the treatments and the drugs and the drama that comes with it, and just the way of living in chronic pain just makes us feel really weak. And it's our responsibility to help ourselves by doing mind techniques like these. And I've been doing these every single day. I mean, for at least a year. Literally, my health has transformed dramatically, and these are really simple exercises. It's nothing that would require more than 5 or 10 minutes of your time. Then, of course, a goal without action is a wish. So the next step from here is that you have to find an activity or anything that you feel that it's safe to do and that you can actually start doing and be consistent with. This can be, again, walking for 10 minutes. It could be doing yoga. It could be doing Pilates. It can be using a cardio machine at home. Anything that makes you feel safe, that you know that you're not going to be injuring yourself. But you have to take that first step. So if it just means that you want to walk to the grocery store and come back every day, then start with just doing that. That first step is what counts. So of course we can talk about exercise all day, we can talk about the benefits, but for me personally, I knew all of that. I've always been into health and fitness, but in this particular situation with chronic pain, I used exercise more as an empowering tool and as a way to get back into my body, get connected to my body again, and build my strength. Because by building my strength, I was able to get the confidence in my body to heal. Because every time I moved, I felt better about myself. I felt really good inside. I knew that I was doing something good for myself. And that's what helped me in my healing journey. So for today, I want you to get in a quiet place and write down all of those fears. You want to write them down so that you can recognize them. Because if you're not writing them down, they're all in your head. You just feel them, but you're not really sure the fears that you are thinking of, right? So I want you to write them in a piece of paper, write down your affirmations, and also write down the activities that you could start. All the things, the little things. It could be as small as just walking for 5 or 10 minutes, just anything that could move you every day. Write it down and get into that first step. Just make that first step. If you have any questions at all about what I've talked about today, please let me know. Head to the Facebook group and you can reply to my emails as well. Again, you want to go through the videos of this challenge in the sequence provided. You don't want to skip a video, and of course you can just go back to the other emails and watch them again.